Welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I'm Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me is Jay Huseman, and we are here for the Watkins Glen preview for the ARCA Menards series. And Jay, I don't know if you've had a chance to check out the entry list, but there's something like 28 drivers listed.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't actually do a full count, but I know they got a good field of drivers. Yep, I show 28. So yeah, that's a full field for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. So I'm looking forward to that.
There's a couple in there as well. See that Thad Moffitt is back. I know he's been out for a couple of new rookies. Andy Jakowiak's back. Can't imagine he wouldn't be up there in New York, home track, if you will. I think it's going to be a great mixture.
Alon Day is back as well.
Yeah, that was another one I saw was back on the entry list again on a road course. Makes sense.
And
should be a real good race
from different areas. Shane Backus from Evans, Georgia. Casey Carden from Brazelton, Georgia. Tristian McKee, and I think there's a feature on him.
There is. That is up on the homepage. This is his debut. We might get to that in the notes.
He's from Kannapolis, North Carolina.
And then Corey Aiken from Manchester, New Hampshire. That's one of the rookies that are in this weekend. So
Christopher Wood from Rochester, New York.
Another hometown driver. You always got to like that. Ed Pompa is another one from New York. I don't know where Ballston Spa is, but somewhere in New York.
Ryan Jamel from Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. Some of them hometown favorites, some of them road course aces, if you will. I know we don't see we have that as much, but that's still obviously with the likes of SVG, you can make a living at it.
Yes, indeed. Trent Curtis from Clarence Center, New York. Matt Wilson from Springdale, Arkansas. So quite a few. Trevor Ward from Harrison, Maine, I think that is. Yeah, there's just a lot of different drivers on the list. People we're not used to seeing there. And
it's not Xfinity or Cup Series drivers or Truck Series drivers. That's what I really like. I mean, I don't mind those guys dropping into the series. You know, I've always been in favor of that. But to see a full field like this and it not be them gives me real hope for the future of the ARCA Menards series, when you see that.
Yes, indeed. Now, the ARCA Menards series will be racing that General Tire 100 at the Glen, Watkins Glen International in Watkins Glen, New York on Friday, August the 8th. And that race will start at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 2, and it will be televised live, also on MRN Radio, and then, again, that will be live. So pretty cool.
Now we'll see what we can find out about some of these drivers. The ARCA Menards series is going to take to the 7-turn. It's a 2.45-mile Watkins Glen International for its second of 2 road courses here in 2025. It'll be the series' 3rd road course all time and 6th at Watkins Glen International.
All right. And the previous ARCA Menards series winners at Watkins Glen International include John Finger in 2001, Corey Heim in 2021. In 22, it was Brandon Jones. 23, Jesse Love. And in 24, none other than Connor Zillage.
Now, I know it's recent history, but those are ones of the past. Right now, though, we got to talk about the now and the future, and that's Brenden Butterbean Queen. In the number 28, BestRepair.net Chevrolet is leading the ARCA Menards Series championship standings now by 33 points, headed into his 2nd ever road course start. Queen finished 4th at Lime Rock Park back in June.
Okay. Queen also has five ARCA Menards Series victories this season. He won at Daytona International Speedway, Kansas, Michigan, Dover, and Iowa just last week. His team, Pinnacle Racing Group, is the defending race winner at Watkins Glen International. He did not race last year, but that team did win last year.
A lot of good things going for him, that's for sure. But you still got competition. And Lawless Allen in the number 20 Auto Park at Toyota enters the General Tire 100 at the Glen, 2nd in the series standings. He finished third at Lime Rock Park earlier this season, one of 5 third-place results he's had so far in 2025. Alon's best result in 9 Craftsman Truck Series races on road courses is 11th, and that came at Circuit of Americas in 2021.
All right, another competitor he needs to watch out for is LeVar Scott. He drives that number 6 Max Siegel Inc. Chevrolet. He's third in the series point standings, 46 points out of the lead. Scott has 3 career ARCA Menards Series starts on road courses, including a career best finish of 7th at Lime Rock Park earlier this season. Scott also finished 9th at Watkins Glen in 2024.
Now, Scott has finished 5th a total of 6 times in 12 races so far in 2025, including each of the last 2 races coming at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park and Iowa Speedway.
Okay, now we mentioned this fellow before, Tristian McKee. He's going to be driving that number 77 Gamebridge Chevrolet. They do have a feature of him over at arcaracing.com if you want to learn more about him. But he's making his ARCA Menards Series debut in a car owned by Spire Motorsports. McKee turned 15 years of age, which is the minimum age to compete in the ARCA Menards Series, and his birthday was on August 3rd. He won the Trans Am TA2 race earlier this season at Watkins Glen International, and he has one of 2 wins that he's had this season. So I think he might be a strong competitor.
Another very young up-and-coming superstar, just past the age limit, as you said. Now, one a little over the age, minimum age requirement, we'll just say that. Jason Kitzmiller, the number 97 ALL Construction Carter Cat Chevrolet. He's looking to rebound from a disappointing 19th place finish in his first career ARCA Menards Series road course race coming at Lime Rock Park in June due to an early race incident. Now, Kitzmiller has 9 top 10 finishes so far in the season, with a season best of 3rd in the season opener at Daytona International Speedway.
Another driver who's come on strong this second part of this season is Isabella Robusto. She drives the number 55 Mobile One Toyota. She finished 10th at Lime Rock Park in her first ARCA Menards Series road course start. She finished 3rd at Portland International Raceway and 6th at Sonoma Raceway last season in her 2 ARCA Menards Series West road course starts. So we'll keep an eye on her.
And that bodes well with the momentum she's got right now. I can't remember what kind of streak she's on as far as top 10s, but it is quite a string.
This next one could be a strong competitor too.
I think so. He's a 4-time NASCAR Whelen Euro Series champion, Alon Day, and he's in the number 25 JSSI Toyota, making his second ARCA Menards Series start of the season. Dave finished 2nd behind winner Thomas Annunziato at Lime Rock Park in June. Day then raced with the ARCA Menards Series West at Sonoma Raceway, where he was in contention to win on the final lap, but ultimately finished 3rd behind race winner William Sawalich and runner-up Christian Eckes. He was part of that very intense battle there to wrap that one up.
Yes. Now, Kloss Motorsports has entered 2 cars in the General Tire 100 at the Glen. One for the team's regular driver, who is Angie Jakowiak, and he's driving the number 73 Whelen Chevrolet. And they've got another for the modified driver, Glenn Reen, driving the number 71 New Wave Home Chevrolet. Jakowiak has 4 previous starts at Watkins Glen with a best finish of 7th that came in 2023. Reen finished 19th in his only ARCA Menards Series East start at Watkins Glen, but that was all the way back to 2016.
Well, and that's part of it. Like I said, that list of drivers that we may not know of, a modified driver, love to see that in a hometown, home state driver anyway.
Yes.
Now, Alex Clubb will be in the number 03 A Club Lawn Care Ford. He's going to race the same car that he raced at Iowa Speedway last Friday. The car was involved in a traffic accident on the way home to their base in Morris, Illinois, when the truck left the road and the trailer ended up on its side with the car and all the team's pit equipment inside. Further, the towing company that recovered the trailer on the flatbed hauled it more than 40 miles with it still on its side, doing additional damage to the car and equipment. But the team worked 3 straight days to get that car ready. I knew they were talking about that, of they might be down a car.
Now, Corey LaJoie holds the ARCA Menards Series track qualifying record at Watkins Glen International, and that was set in 2023 at 73.280 seconds or 120.360 miles per hour. We'll see if anybody can beat that this weekend.
I'm thinking that should have been Corey Heim, not Corey LaJoie, because that was from 2023 when Heim won, but it does say LaJoie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that matches up with Corey Heim's year. But the other one, 2024, is Connor Zilic. He holds the track record for the ARCA Menards Series at Watkins Glen International for the race, and that was set in 2024 at 106.673 miles per hour.
Now, the record for the most cautions in the ARCA Menards Series race at Watkins Glen is 5, and that was set in 2022. The record for the most laps under caution is 16, also in 2022, and was matched again in 2023. The record for the fewest cautions for an ARCA Menards Series race at the Glen is 1, and that was set in 2021, and again matched in 2024. The record for the fewest laps under caution is 2, that was set in 2024.
Now, just a quick reminder here as we get ready to wrap things up, the General Tire 100 at the Glen will be televised live on FS2. It'll be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 8th. It'll also be broadcast live on select affiliates of the MRN radio network nationwide, as well as streamed on mrn.com. Live timing and scoring data will be available on arcaracing.com. And for up-to-the-minute updates, you can follow at ARCA_racing on X, which is formerly known as Twitter.
All right. Now, going to the ARCA Menards Series site, they've got an article here, The Next Generation, and I've mentioned it, about 3 times now. It's about Tristian McKee, who is just 15 years old as of August 3rd and making his debut in the ARCA Menards Series on Friday night. So I would really encourage everybody to get to know him a little bit more by checking out that article.
I was going to look at the points here for the ARCA Menards Series.
Okay.
They are over halfway, 12 races in now. Brenden Queen is your leader, mentioned a 33-point gap, and that he's just been extending that little by little here lately. But you got Lawless Alon at minus 33, LeVar Scott minus 46. They're only 13 points apart. Those 3 had separated themselves. Jason Kitzmiller is at minus 114. Isabella Robusto is up to 5th, though. She has climbed up to 5th at minus 125. Alex Clubb at minus 189. Michael Naples in 7th at 199 back. And Brayton Laster, and he is on the entry list, in 8th at minus 215. Brad Smith in 9th only has 11 starts at minus 328. And Andy Jakowiak could drop down to 10th. He's only got 6 starts compared to everybody else's 12. So he's in 10th at minus 340, but he is also on the entry list. Looking at his full stat line, in those 6 races, 2 of them are top 5s, 4 of them being top 10s. So making the most of his starts, that's for sure. He's had a solid season as far as that, just hasn't attended every race, unfortunately.
And his average finish is at about 8.8, which is not bad. So pretty impressive for having only 6 of the 12 starts.
Yeah, when you look at it, it's 5th or 6th of ones with multiple starts. I know Brent Cruz has a little bit better. We've seen his talent, 5 starts, 2 wins. And then William Sawalich with 4 wins. Again, though, a driver that's moved up to the Xfinity Series and just come back, his average finish 4.3. But as far as regulars, Andy Jakowiak within the top 5.
Yes, he is. Okay. Is there anything more that you want to mention before we move on, Jay?
No, looking forward to it. I know that when they say Watkins Glen is call it kind of what they say the super speedway of road courses.
Yes, it's
It's
more
not a
technical.
technical track. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. So definitely going to be interesting. I'm thrilled that it's on FS2. That's one of the things I'm going to make sure I set my recorder here as soon as we're done to catch that. A lot of times I don't get to watch the ARCA Menards series.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I enjoy watching those races and seeing them on TV. And it's always good that the ARCA Menards series is racing. You know, when there's the Xfinity. Well, this week there's all three series racing at Watkins Glen, so that's great exposure for that series.
It certainly is. And like you said, all three series there. So they're definitely going to have a lot of eyes on them. And now's the time because, as we talked about a little bit offline, silly season in full effect. So
Yes.
now's a good time to get noticed.
Yes, it is. Okay, watch for more coming soon here at Fanfare Racing Radio. We alluded to it. There are 5 races this weekend with all 3 of the NASCAR series racing at Watkins Glen, along with the ARCA Menards series. And then we've also got the ARCA West series racing out at Tri-City. So we'll be doing previews for all of those races. We will be putting those out between Thursday and Friday so that everybody has a chance to check out the previews before the racing starts. Friday, there will be 2 races with the ARCA Menards series and the Truck series. So we want to get those out first. Also on Friday, Taz and I will be sitting down to do the fantasy report for the NASCAR Cup Series at Watkins Glen so that you can use those resources. We bring a lot of resources to the table so that you can make your choices for your fantasy games. So check that out on Friday. And then on the other side of the weekend, we will be back with all of the reviews of those 5 races, along with our Hot Topic Sound Off segment at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a live stream for people to participate with us. All Sports All Day has been a strong person that has been interacting with us throughout the show. And so he says he's going to be back next week as well, Jay. So I'm looking forward to that.
Most certainly. We greatly appreciate that. We've had a couple of different weeks. I know All Day was out one week, but certainly has been the number one. I know it gives him a little crown there as far as being interactive. We greatly appreciate it. And I know we got 70 plus subscribers right now. So feel free to jump on in there with us.
Okay. And then, of course, before we go, we always like to make sure everyone knows that you are appreciated for tuning in. And we hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy doing it. And stay tuned for more coming. So thank you so much.
All right. Jay, we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks to you too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I enjoy it. Like you said, it's fun.
It is. Okay, everybody, take care.